Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another Pokemon video. And, I just want to show a few things of like everyone that may doubt like the potential in anything Pokemon. Now, this card right here, if you're looking around on eBay and you can find this card in mint condition, I'm talking absolutely perfect condition. This card went from $7,000 in a PSA 10 to $10,000 in a PSA 10. The Glaceon Level X from Mystic Dawn. The potential in finding cards like this and grading it are tremendous. Tremendous. Because you can buy it raw for like $180. Like the potential in a lot of grading plays is phenomenal. So no matter what, anywhere you go, most time you go to card shows though, you'll find like most cards are like nines and shit. But I also want to make this video for like anyone that doubts the future of Pokemon, like that is holding on to like a ton of Pokemon like myself, that if you may doubt it, I'm going to put your soul at ease. Like if you're thinking, hey, maybe I should sell everything at the tops, you know, like I bought Surging Sparks for 100, I better sell it for 240, you better cash out while you can. And I'm here to tell you, you should probably just keep holding. And I also have to call out Pokemon Joey again. If you guys seen my last video, and this shows how like I am the legit YouTuber. I'm the god essentially. Like I'm the goated pools motherfucker. I'm definitely not goated pools. I do not want to be goated pools. But anyway, besides that, like I am the god when it comes to the information. And I hate to sound that confident and cocky, but I kind of fucking am. And, like I would obviously say Rudy is probably the god. I think everybody wishes they were Rudy at this point. But, I would say between me and Rudy, we are probably the gods. And, some people may argue and say, well, Nostalgianomics is up there. And hey, I like a lot of Nostalgianomics videos, but they don't really describe, like, what Pokemon is as a whole. And I feel like out of all his videos he's ever made, he has like completely missed that topic. But let me get back to Roasting Joey for a second. I made a video like, 2 days ago or yesterday about Twilight Masquerade. What did that motherfucker do? He made a video about Twilight Masquerade. The fucking after I posted mine, like right after, bro. Like, tell me he isn't copying my shit. Just, I hate to like accuse someone of that shit. And I hate to call the guy out, but I swear to God the cosplay killer copied me. I swear to fucking God. Like, literally, what are the odds I post something about Twilight? There's a million different sets out there. And as soon as I post something about Twilight being, like, cheap at $220 a box and you should probably buy it, he does. Like, come the fuck on, bro. It goes to show these YouTubers all fucking copy me at the end of the day. Like, and if they're not, they're wishing they fucking had someone with this advice. And you know what? I'm going to hit you all with the same advice. I'm going to give you the secret to Pokemon investing. Because you can either lay around and bitch, or you can invest, and get ahead of the trend. And, I'm going to break this down. Everything Pokemon over time goes up. And it may seem like an impossible thing. It may seem like, well, how can something just keep going up and up and up and up and up and up? Like, how is that possible? Like gold doesn't just keep going up and up and up. Sometimes it dips. And sometimes certain things in Pokemon drop like 10%. But like when it comes to sealed, modern investing and mid-era investing, it just continues to get more expensive and more expensive and more expensive over time. This is the theory. Like, this is why I know I'll have all the same people that are bitching and complaining now, bitching and complaining in 6 months that they can't find Pokemon. Because they don't fucking buy anything. They don't risk their own money. They just sit around on the sidelines and do nothing, And, that's the moral of this story is like, look at everything in my collection. Like, I'll break it down. Like we'll just go over some examples to just show what happens. Because maybe a lot of you just don't have the same mindset, like, we'll throw stuff out there. Okay? We'll start off with Gengar VMAX. I thought this card was overpriced at $500. Sorry, $550. Now look at it. It's like $1,300. Okay, but that's besides. Let's talk about sealed. Okay, I bought Unbroken Bonds at $500. It is now like pretty much the $2,000 point. It's like $1,900 on TCG Player. Okay, we're gonna break it down, nice and simple. So okay, well you'll say, well that's just Sun and Moon Era. Just Sun and Moon Era stuff goes up. Okay, fine. Hold on. Let me grab a few more, you little fuckers. Chilling Reign. Bought it at $175. Could have bought it for $80. Felt like that was too much. Like I paid double what this box was worth. Like when I first started looking at buying one. It's now $350. Okay? Like, hold on. Don't worry. I got more. I got a lot more, actually. We're going to go even into the worst set ever. Battle Styles. Everyone hates fucking Battle Styles, right? Bought it for $100 a box when nobody wanted it. Even felt like that was a good bit for it. It is now a $200 box. Okay? Hold on. I got more. Hold on. What else we got? Stellar Crown. Hold on. No, I don't even have the sticker on Stellar Crown. Either way, same thing with Stellar Crown. Bought it for $145. It's now like $200, $210, whatever. Now, Temporal Forces. Look at that price tag. Bought it straight from my LGS. $145. Look at it now. You know, 200 plus. Sick looking box. Still buy Twilight over this though. Like, don't take Temporal seriously. Buy Twilight. That's like the star of Scarlet and Violet, in my opinion. Twilight is the best, honestly. If you're thinking of Scarlet and Violet, Twilight's the GOAT. But you know, like look at these. These were on the shelves everywhere, $20. Anybody could have bought them 3 years ago. Now they're like $90. What's next? What else do we got? Hell, even these. Crown Zenith. We all remember Crown Zenith, right? These were like, I don't know, fucking $30. They're now like 70. You know, and that's just a random thing I bought. Evolving Skies. You guys know the story of Evolving Skies. These were $125 a box. I bought 2 of them. Like a dumbass. Should have bought way more. I sold them at $600. Sold my investments at $600. Bought them back at $625. You know. And now they're $1,300. You know. And it goes this way with every fucking era of Pokemon. Every single era. That's why I say just invest in any fucking thing. But try to invest in the good sets like Twilight, you know, Lost Origin, Fusion Strike, you know. Like, everything in this collection was stuff that I bought when I thought it was too much. And, you know, now look at it. You know, these. I remember thinking these were too much for $40 damn. $40 fucking got this. Like, are you kidding? And now look at it. Like, these are like fucking $300 for the Evolving Skies ETB with the window tint. You know, like, I just don't feel like anyone will ever learn, you know? And it's like, whenever they see something like, I know a lot of you did this. Hold on, where's it at? There it is. When Surgeon Sparks went from 100 to 240 or to 200 or whatever, I know a lot of you probably cashed out and thought, yeah, man, I doubled my money. This Pokemon thing's great. Why? That's why you see the same shit in my stuff, is because, like, why even sell it? It's just going to go higher. It's just how it works. Like, look at Team Up, for example. It's not even that old. It went from, like, Team Up went from being $100 box, like, 5 years ago before I got in the hobby, to $2,000. And now Team Up is like a $6,000 to $7,000 booster box. And I know none of you, I can guarantee no collector in this video bought Team Up for like $100 and held on to it until the $6,000 to $7,000 point. You would have all cashed out at $2,000. You know, every single time, you know, like, it happens. My point of this video is to buy something and just be fucking patient. Buy the best set you can get and just hold the fuck on for dear life. And, you know, that's the point of this video. go for age if you can, you know, like, because you will be surprised in a year from now to 2 years from now what the prices of all this shit is, you know, like, you just have to, or because you're missing the greatest opportunity of your generation. Just coast right by you, and then all of you will be screaming when these prices are all double. I hope the collectors and the people that this video is really made for understand this message. And honestly, I don't even care about the money at this point. I care about pissing people off as much as humanly possible. I love it. Like, I love to see the fucking noobs just screaming Pokemon, like, I can't get the free handouts. I can't get the free prismatic tenties, you know. Like, let's hate on some random guy making videos, you know. Like, it's just like, I love it. It's fucking hilarious. Like, and a matter of fact, I hope, like, even if I didn't have a collection, I hope the prices just fucking skyrocket, so all of them just feel like dumbasses the next day. Like, I hope it happens, that just prices literally skyrocket on everything. And everyone's like, oh man, why is Evolving Skies $3,000 a booster box? What the hell? It was $1,300. Welcome to the Pokemon hobby. Welcome to life. Welcome to seeing everything in the world get priced out of the grasp of the world. And it's not just Pokemon. You know, like, there's other factors in this besides just Pokemon. You know, like, Pokemon does go up slow over time, but, like, the value of the dollar has collapsed. Like, to be honest, I prefer Pokemon boxes over actual piles of cash, to be totally honest. Like, because I know if I get a pile of cash, I just don't even believe in it. You know, like, I know it's always going to be the same exact value and be boring, you know? So, but a lot of people are that way. You know, like, cash is losing its oomph. No one cares, you know? Like, I turn down 10, 20, 30, $40,000, $50,000 piles of cash on a daily basis because the numbers aren't right, you know? Like, if the cash isn't right on a vehicle I'm selling, or a house I'm selling, or a box I'm selling, I don't care. Take your fucking cash and shove it up your ass, dude. I don't give a shit. I don't care about money. I never have cared about the cash. And I feel like a lot of people are there. And that's why you're going to witness Bitcoin go a lot higher. You're going to witness Pokemon just gradually fucking skyrocket. And, you know, you can choose to either hop on the fucking bus and ride it, or be left out in the cold, rain and snow. See what I did there? Anyway, but for anyone that's just thinking, like, maybe I should just sell my collection off, you know? Like, as much as I, like, think, hey, if you made easy money, great, it will probably be the worst mistake you've ever made in your life. I have heard so many people that have sold their collections off early and said, fuck. And I mean, you know, a lot of you that have held on to this point, the 3-year point, 4-year point, and feel like, man, I don't know, like, I'm scared of tariffs, I'm scared of the world economy. I'm here to say, don't be. Because Pokemon is the greatest investment you could ever make in your life. And look at everything I just showed you. How could you argue with those facts? It's just, it's going to take time for your stuff to grow. And when you've hit that 3-year period, your journey's not over. Hold on to the 10-year period and see how shocked you are. Because I guarantee you, in 10 years from now, or 5 years from now, let's say your 3-year journey, or 8 years, whatever, you know, you will be disgusted when you look back and see prices. Pokemon will outperform gold, silver, probably Bitcoin, and everything else. And it will definitely outperform cash, because cash is pretty much out the door at this point, you know? Like, most of us really just don't even care about cash at this point. Like, let's be real, you know? It is what it is. I care more about boxes than I do money at the end of the day. Like, it is what it is, you know? But anyway, I hope this helps some of you going through this, you know. But my grand master plan for everyone: stay the fuck away from fucking peace leave. Focus on stacking your money. Focus on stacking your Pokemon collection and buying as many sealed Lost Origin cases as you possibly can. And Evolving Skies ETBs. Like, those are literally my words of wisdom. You will not regret it in 5 years. You know, and look at some of these, you know, like I guarantee I'll make a video in 3 months and you'll see Surging Sparks be like $300 and I'll be like, oh yeah, 240 wasn't that bad. You know, how can you even deny it at this point? You know, we've seen years of data that show us this is the greatest investment you could ever do, you know, like, and it's fucking cool. Like, who doesn't love to collect boxes? Like, collecting boxes fucking rules. Anyway, that's everything we have for this video. Nostalgia Bong Hits. We'll be back with another one. Have a great day, guys.